This is not a coincidence. You didn't stumble here by chance. You're here because you are chosen. You've been marked, set apart, prepared for this very moment. What I'm about to reveal will shake you, because it is not just information. It is a divine confirmation. The weight you've been carrying, the silent battles no one else sees, the endless nights of questioning, they're not the end of your story. A divine reset is coming. The struggle you thought would never end is about to be broken. Stay with me, because this message is for you, and only you. If you are ready to step fully into your calling, this is your moment. This channel is not just a place for words. It is your confirmation space, your divine guidance hub. If you have ever felt unseen, unheard, overlooked by the world, this is where heaven speaks directly to you. Don't just watch this message, activate your destiny. Subscribe, like, and comment below to claim your place as the chosen one. Step into alignment now, because your reset begins the moment you say yes. You've always known there was something different about you. You've never fit the mold, never blended into the crowd, never been satisfied with the shallow answers life tried to give you. That's because you are a chosen one. You were set apart before you even understood why. But being chosen has not been easy. You've walked through seasons of isolation. You've carried rejection that cut deeper than words could explain. You've been misunderstood, even by those closest to you. And at times you've wondered if being different was more of a curse than a calling. But hear this, your pain has purpose. Every closed door, every betrayal, every tear, none of it was wasted. All of it was preparing you for this moment, because a divine reset is unfolding right now, and you are at the center of it. If you've been crying out for confirmation, if you've whispered in the dark, God, give me a sign, this is that sign. This is your answer. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. Heaven has heard every prayer, and today heaven responds. Your suffering wasn't punishment. It was preparation. Every valley you walked through, every burden you carried, every loss you endured, it wasn't to destroy you. It was to shape you. It was to mold you into the vessel ready to receive what heaven had already written into your story. For too long, you've believed the lie that your pain meant you were forgotten. But I tell you now, the opposite is true. You were hidden, not abandoned. You were refined, not rejected. Heaven has been working on a timeline you could not see, and that hidden timeline is unfolding in this very moment. Breakthrough, release, restoration. These are not just words, they are promises etched into your destiny. The weight that pressed you down is lifting. The chains that bound you are breaking. The doors that were locked are opening. You have stepped into the season where the divine reset cannot be delayed any longer. The wait is over. The shift is here. The reset is now. Say it with me. The wait is over. The shift is here. The reset is now. Every time you declare it, the heavens move closer, aligning what seemed impossible. Right now, unseen forces are rearranging things in your favor. People are being moved into position. Resources are being released. Opportunities are being prepared. Conversations are being planned that you don't even know about yet. Heaven is writing connections into your future that will bring restoration in ways you never dreamed of. But here's the challenge. You must be awake to recognize it. This reset is not casual. It's not background noise. It demands your attention, your awareness, your readiness. Too many will miss it because they are distracted by the noise of this world. But not you, because God whispered your name into this season. Heaven specifically marked you as the one who would see it, the one who would hear it, the one who would step into it. Think about the storms you've survived, the betrayals that almost broke you, The seasons where lack and loneliness seemed like your only companions. You thought those storms defined you, but no, the storms were the soil. And now, a harvest is rising out of that same soil. What once felt like devastation will soon look like the very foundation of your breakthrough. You've been asking, why did I have to go through all this? The answer is this. You are about to witness a harvest so great that the pain will pale in comparison. The tears you cried were watering the very ground where your promise was planted, and the fruit is ready to emerge. The reset will not come quietly. It will shock you. Doors that were shut for years will fling open in an instant. Relationships that were broken will be restored overnight. Financial droughts will turn into streams of provision. Peace will flood areas of your life that were once marked by chaos. What's next will not just surprise you, it will leave you in awe of the God who never left your side. This is the moment where your story shifts. The narrative of defeat is being rewritten into a testimony of victory, and the world will know that it was not your strength, not your resources, not your effort. It was the hand of heaven moving on your behalf. So stand ready, chosen one. Stand alert. Stand expectant. Because what heaven is releasing into your life is not ordinary. It is divine. It is holy. It is unstoppable. The reset is here. And it has your name on it. Now that you understand the reset is here, the question becomes, how do you step into it fully? How do you make sure you don't miss what heaven is releasing in this hour? The answer is simple, but it requires your full surrender, your daily alignment, and your unwavering focus. The first step is surrender. You must release what no longer serves you. The old patterns, the toxic relationships, the limiting beliefs. You cannot carry those into the new season. The divine reset requires empty hands so heaven can fill them with new blessings. Every time you cling to what is dying, you delay what is being birthed. Let go. Release the weight. Trust that what you lose is nothing compared to what you're about to gain. The second step is daily alignment. This is not a once-in-a-while practice. It's an everyday posture of the heart. Start your mornings in prayer, not just asking but listening. Sit in silence long enough to hear heaven's whisper. Journal the insights that come, no matter how small they seem. Fast from distractions, whether it's food, media, or noise. Alignment is how you keep your spirit tuned to the frequency of the reset. Without it, you'll miss the signs heaven is sending. The third step is declaration. What you speak shapes your reality. Open your mouth and declare daily, I receive my reset. I claim my victory. I step into my divine season. Don't just think it, speak it. Words carry power, and heaven responds when your declarations match your destiny. Even when your eyes can't see it, your words will build it. Your declarations are the keys that unlock the doors waiting for you. The fourth step is protection. Guard your spirit. Guard your mind. Guard your environment. The reset can be delayed if you allow negativity to cloud your vision. Not everyone around you will understand what you're stepping into. Some will doubt you. Some will mock you. Some will try to pull you back into the old season. Resist it. Build boundaries. Protect your peace. Surround yourself with voices that affirm, not voices that drain. And hear this clearly. Delay is dangerous. Every moment counts. Heaven is moving now, and your obedience determines how quickly you align with what's being released. Don't say, I'll start tomorrow. Don't push this off to another season. The reset is not waiting for your convenience. It's here, it's active, and it's moving with or without you. This reset is not passive. It's not automatic. It's activated by your obedience. Heaven can set the table, but you must choose to sit down. Heaven can open the door, but you must choose to walk through. The reset is available, but you must decide to receive it. Every moment you hesitate, you risk missing the alignment. Every moment you delay, you risk letting distractions rob you of breakthrough. Don't sleep through your miracle. Don't snooze through your destiny. Stay awake. Stay engaged. Stay expectant. Chosen one. The reset has your name on it, but heaven is waiting for your yes, your surrender, your alignment, your declaration, your protection. These steps are not just rituals, they are activations. They pull the unseen into the seen. They bring heaven's plan into your reality. So act now. Do not delay. Do not waver. This is your moment to rise. This is your moment to claim what has always been yours. The divine reset is unfolding, and you are the key. There was once a woman who felt invisible. She had given everything to her family, her work, her dreams. Yet nothing seemed to return back to her. Year after year, she poured herself out, but the recognition never came. Instead, she faced betrayal by those she trusted most. Friends walked away. Loved ones turned their backs. She found herself alone, questioning if she had been forgotten not just by people, but by God Himself. The spiral deepened when she lost her job. Bills piled up. The financial collapse felt like the final blow. She would sit in silence at night, staring into the darkness, wondering if her life still had meaning. The isolation was crushing, the rejection unbearable, and the weight of survival overwhelming. Every voice around her whispered failure, and yet something inside her refused to die. A small, flickering hope whispered that the story was not over. Then suddenly, the reset began. A phone call came, an opportunity she never expected. Someone had been watching her work quietly from afar. Someone who saw the potential that others overlooked. That single call opened a door to a position greater than the one she had lost. Within months, not only was her financial situation restored, it was multiplied. The betrayal that once broke her became the platform for new relationships, genuine connections that honored her. This wasn't coincidence. It was divine alignment. The very season that seemed like devastation was the soil where her breakthrough grew. And in one divine reset, everything changed. Now hear this. If it happened for her, it can happen for you. You are not exempt from heaven's hand. You are not forgotten in your wilderness. You are one phone call away, one encounter away, one divine moment away from the turnaround you've been praying for. That's how quickly it can shift. That's how suddenly the reset comes. You may not see it now. You may feel like the silence is permanent. But heaven specializes in the sudden. What looks impossible one day becomes undeniable the next. Your tears have not been wasted. Every cry, every prayer, every sleepless night has been watering the ground of your promise. And now the soil is ready. The roots have grown deep. The harvest is rising. Your divine reset is not just coming, it is already here. So lift your head, chosen one. What broke you will no longer define you. What betrayed you will no longer bind you. What you lost will no longer limit you. The same hand that turned her story is reaching into your life right now. And the harvest that rises will be greater than you imagined. Your tears watered the soil. Now comes the harvest. The heavens are moving in your favor. Even when you cannot see it, forces beyond your understanding are aligning every detail of your life. You may feel like nothing is shifting, but in the unseen, everything is shifting. The doors are being unlocked. The chains are being broken. The heavens have already spoken your name into this season of transformation. But let me be clear, not everyone will see it. Not everyone will recognize it. This reset is not for the casual, the careless, or the complacent. This reset is for you, the one who endured, the one who pressed on, the one who refused to give up when giving up seemed easier. Heaven has marked you for this moment. And now, Blessings are being released. Financial increase will flow into the areas where lack once drained you. Broken relationships will be restored with a depth of love and trust you never thought possible. Peace will settle into the corners of your life where chaos once ruled. Joy will return to the places where sorrow seemed permanent. This is not imagination. This is the manifestation of heaven's promise. Pause and let that sink in. The reset is bigger than you imagine. You thought God would restore what you lost, but He's preparing to multiply beyond what you expected. You thought you would just survive, but He is preparing you to thrive. You thought it would take years, but it will come suddenly in ways that defy human logic. Hear this with authority. God is rewriting your story. He is tearing out the old chapters filled with pain, shame, and defeat, and He is writing new chapters filled with victory, honor, and glory. The pen is in His hand, and He is not finished with you yet. No more delay, no more bondage, no more lack. Say it aloud. Declare it over your life. No more delay, no more bondage, no more lack. With every repetition, chains are breaking, and the atmosphere around you is shifting. You are stepping into the reset heaven ordained. I know it felt like your struggles would never end. I know you wondered if the weight would crush you. But your destiny cannot be denied. The struggles are ending because the season has shifted. The night has given way to morning. The wilderness is giving way to promise. The storm has given way to sunlight. This is your confirmation that the end of struggle is not just near, it is here. Chosen one, this is why you must be ready. Heaven is calling you to celebrate before you see it, to rejoice before the evidence appears, to shout victory while the walls are still standing, because those walls are already trembling. Celebration is an act of faith. And your faith is the key that unlocks what is waiting for you. So rise now, lift your head, shake off the ashes of the past, step into the oil of joy. The heavens have declared it. The reset has been released, and your destiny will not be denied. Celebrate now. Before you see it, celebrate, because it is already done. Picture your life on the other side of this reset. Where there was sorrow, there will be joy. Where there was weakness, there will be strength. The very places that once caused you pain will become the places you lift your head in victory. This is not a dream. It is the reality heaven has already prepared for you. The benefits of this divine reset are not small. Peace will guard your mind where anxiety once ruled. Clarity will come where confusion once clouded your decisions. Protection will surround you where danger once lurked. Abundance will flow where scarcity once limited you. The reset does not just touch one area, it transforms every part of your life. And as it unfolds, you will feel lighter. The heaviness you carried for years will fall away. You will feel seen. Every moment you thought went unnoticed by heaven will be redeemed. You will feel chosen because you are chosen. This reset is the confirmation you've been waiting for. Think about the contrast. Before the reset, there was endless confusion. You didn't know who to trust. You didn't know what step to take. You didn't know if the silence meant God had abandoned you. But after the reset, there will be clarity. The fog will lift. The path will shine. The answers will come with ease. You will move forward with confidence, no longer second-guessing if you are where you're meant to be. And understand this. This reset is not for everyone. It is not a blanket promise for the world. It is for the chosen ones who endured the fire. Those who refused to quit when life turned against them. Those who kept believing when evidence said otherwise. Those who carried the weight without losing their faith. That is why this reset is so precious, because it is reserved for you. Your future is brighter than your past. Repeat that to yourself. Your future is brighter than your past. What lies ahead outshines what is behind. The struggles of yesterday cannot compare to the victories of tomorrow. The brokenness of your past cannot compete with the wholeness of your destiny. So let excitement rise in you now. Let hope wake up inside of you. Don't wait for the evidence to celebrate. Celebrate now, because heaven has already delivered your victory. The chains have already been broken. The doors have already been unlocked. The blessings have already been released. Dance now, even if the music hasn't started yet. Sing now, even if the breakthrough hasn't appeared yet. Rejoice now, because you know the reset is real, and it belongs to you. Your harvest is certain. Your promise is sealed. Your destiny is unstoppable, chosen one. This is your moment. Let joy replace sorrow. Let strength replace weakness. Let faith replace fear. The benefits of your reset are already unfolding, and your life will never be the same again. The divine reset is not something you wait for passively. It is something you step into actively. Every choice you make becomes a declaration that you are ready for what heaven is releasing. Here's how you walk it out, day by day. Step 1 is morning alignment. Begin each day by speaking gratitude before anything else. Thank heaven for waking you up. Thank heaven for the breath in your lungs. Gratitude shifts the atmosphere and prepares your spirit to receive more. Then declare aloud, I am chosen. I receive my reset. I walk in victory. These words set the tone, breaking the patterns of fear and doubt before they can take hold. Step 2 is the midday reset. Life gets noisy. Distractions creep in. But in the middle of the day, pause. Stop everything, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and remind yourself, the reset is unfolding for me. These few moments recenter your heart, quiet the noise, and bring your focus back to the promise. A midday reset keeps you spiritually awake, so you don't drift into old patterns. Step 3 is evening reflection. At the end of the day, write down the victories you experienced, no matter how small. Maybe it was a conversation, a provision, or even a moment of unexpected peace. Record it, celebrate it. These reflections remind you that the reset is active, that heaven is already moving. And when discouragement comes, you'll have proof written in your own words. Step 4 is weekly fasting or digital detox. The reset requires clarity, and clarity comes from silence. Choose one day a week to fast from something that clutters your spirit, whether it's food, social media, or constant noise. Fasting makes room for heaven's whisper. It clears the space for revelation. In those quiet moments, you'll hear guidance that changes everything. Step 5 is community. You are not meant to walk this path alone. Find others who are also pursuing alignment, others who are stepping into their calling. When you surround yourself with people on the same journey, their faith will ignite yours, and your strength will lift theirs. Community multiplies the power of the reset. And above all, remember this: consistency is key. Heaven responds to action, not to occasional bursts of effort, but to daily obedience. Every time you wake up and align your words, every time you pause to reset, every time you write your reflections, you are showing heaven that you are ready. You are proving that you won't just hear about the reset, you will live it. Every step you take proves you are ready for the reset. Every action, no matter how small, is a seed in the soil of your destiny. Don't underestimate the power of these steps. They are not just habits, they are activations. They open the door wider. They move you closer. They draw heaven's reality into your life. Chosen one, do not delay. Begin these steps today. Walk them out tomorrow. Repeat them until they are part of you. The divine reset is not waiting, it is here, and your consistency will determine how fully you receive it. Chosen one, your reset is here. Celebrate now. The struggle is over. Step into joy. Step into purpose. Step into destiny. Your time has come. Walk in it fully.